Yeah, I think just me being in the tournament for 3 years in a row, I think that gives me a helping hand in a sense. Not thinking about last year, but I mean, obviously being wanting to come back to this spot for a whole year. I'm grateful that I'm in the position and we're in the position to be in this spot and compete for another championship game. And I mean, my main focus is just to win this game and get to San Antonio and then take it from there.
What should be the games in Kentucky compared to your SEC team?
Yeah, huge. I think the scheduled games that Coach put together were big time, and even the Illinois one, sort of February, mid-season. Needed big time games, big environments, neutral games, high caliber games, and I think that's what's preparing us for these type of games in March.
How much do you pay attention to the top of the strength of the SEC? How much do you feel like you have to prove to the SEC going up against it?
I mean, yeah, I've definitely seen all year to talk about SEC, and I think we all understand every team is good. And I mean, it's not really trying to prove anything. I think it's just focusing on us and our group as a whole, and just sticking to what we do. And if we do that, then we'll come away with wins.
In all three categories, shooting-wise, you guys were over 50%, yet you only won by 7. Do you anticipate this game being that tight a margin as well, or how do you overcome that? Knowing how well you guys were shooting, yet you only win by 7.
Yeah, I think just sticking to what we do, just taking the right shots, and if we take the right shots consistently, then 9 times out of 10 they'll fall for us. But I think it's just about getting the shots that we want and not settling for what the defense is trying to force us to do or to shoot. And if we do that, I think the numbers will just keep showing.
What do you think contributed to the high scores yesterday? It wasn't just y'all. It was Alabama, BYU, obviously. Was there something different about the ball or the rim yesterday from the first 2 rounds, or y'all just had a week to settle in? Or
yeah, I think we're just settling in. I think we're just finding our rhythm, and I think we're just all playing confident. I mean, it's March, it's win or go home, and I think that desperation definitely plays a factor in these type of games.
Could you give me one story, one anecdote about Cooper that sums him up away from the court?
Yeah, I mean, Coop's a kid off the court. He's a great kid. We spent a lot of time together in the summer shooting every morning. So just getting to know him off the court has strengthened us on the court. And I mean, he's a great person. He's really unselfish, and he puts a ton of work in behind the scenes that not a lot of people think.
How would you describe his on-court mentality?
Yeah, he's a dog. Coop's a guy that's, it's win by any means, and doesn't care if he has 30, 40, 10. As long as his team is winning, that's all that he cares about.
What do you know about the Duke basketball tradition? They haven't won a championship in 10 years. You aware of that?
You said what?
Duke hasn't won a championship in 10 years. What are your thoughts on that? And the tradition of Duke basketball?
I mean, it's a big-time legacy. Wearing Duke across your chest. It's something that not a lot of kids in the world get to do, and I think we're all grateful and really appreciative that we get to wear the jersey. And we practice under the banners every day, so of course we see the championships, and I think just wanting to put the 6-1 up is a big goal that we talked about from day one.
Does Cooper ever feel pressure on the court, from what you can tell?
No. His work pays off. He puts the work in, so for him it's no pressure.
you said in the press conference that this group is special. You never really played with a group like this before. What are moments in the off season or during the year that you felt like y'all had really come together?
I mean, it's just small stuff. I mean, every home game, we're all back at the crib together, watching games, just talking.
Whose house? Your house?
Yeah, for the most part. But it could be at Mason's crib. But I think it's just those moments that I think we all just cherish. And I think this has been the quickest year that's sort of flown by for me. I think Sion said the same thing when we were speaking about it. But just being able to just live in the moment and stay present is a big thing.
Are you on target to graduate after this year? Or?
No, not after this year.
Do you think you'll be back next year?
I don't know.
Not ready?
Obviously got to just talk to my people and stuff like that.
Thanks, Tyrese.
What do you